Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Zachary, back bringing you some more daily NBA news and updates, and we got a few things to talk about today, so let's just get right into it right after a quick word from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the app that is a must-have for NBA fans who enjoy or want to go see games live. They let you see the view from the seat before you purchase, as well as rank the seats on a scale from 1 to 100 to make sure that you are getting the absolute best deal. Speaking of best deal, you can enter the promo code SDC to receive $20 off your first order to make it an even better deal. Download the app in the description box below. Now with that out the way though, Lego. Dwyane Wade isn't having the easiest time on the Cleveland Cavaliers so far. As of right now, 3 games into the regular season, he is having the worst year of his career, period. 5 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 23 minutes per game, only shooting the ball 28% from the field. Things aren't going well for Dwyane Wade. And look, I get that he's old. He's 35, he's up there in age. We can expect a dip off in his production, but this isn't just a dip off in his production. He was old last year too and still put up 18 points per game, playing pretty well for the Chicago Bulls, and I expect him to average somewhere around 15-ish points per game for the Cavaliers this year. However, before he can get to that level, he first has to figure out how he can fit into this team, what he can bring to the Cavaliers now that he's playing a different role, and that's what he talked about yesterday after he played a pretty bad game and the Cavs blowout loss to the Orlando Magic. I'm trying to find it, man. It's very different than I've ever played. Just trying to find my way as we go on. See how I can be best for this team. Everything's happening so fast. This has been a long week. Wade also said that the biggest adjustment for him so far is not being the first or the second option on a team anymore, like he has been for his entire 15-year career leading up to this point. I've always been a number 1 or number 2 option. It's just a different game. You got to kind of figure out your way. I can completely see where Dwyane Wade is coming from. Like he said, he's always been used to being the number 1 or number 2 option. He's back with LeBron James now, but it's just not the same like it was back in Miami. Back in Miami, LeBron was of course still the number 1 option and Dwyane Wade was the number 2 option. Now in Cleveland, LeBron is still the number 1 option, but Wade is not the number 2, or honestly not even the number 3 option either. He's just another guy on the team for the most part. We got to get him going at some point. That's something we're going to look at and we're all going to try and figure out as well, but we got to get him going and hopefully we can do that on Tuesday. That's what LeBron James had to say about Dwyane Wade's struggles so far. This Cavs team is brand new. There are a bunch of guys trying to figure out exactly where they fit in on this team. Dwyane Wade, Derrick Rose when he gets back from his injury he just suffered, Jay Crowder, and even Kevin Love has a new role this year. So it is going to take some time before everything clicks together, and even once it does finally click together with the guys that are playing right now, they're gonna have to go through yet another adjustment period later on once Isaiah Thomas returns from his injury. So pretty much this entire regular season for the Cavs will just be guys trying to figure out how to play with each other. But if Isaiah Thomas can come back like midway through the regular season, they still should have plenty of time to figure everything out before the playoffs begin. It is funny though how LeBron James said they're going to try and get Dwyane Wade going in their next game Tuesday, because that game is against the Chicago Bulls, Dwyane Wade's team from last year. And to be honest with you guys, there is no better team to try and get Dwyane Wade going against, because they can kind of treat this more as a scrimmage than just a regular game for pretty obvious reasons. Kristaps Porzingis has had a pretty good couple of first games so far this year. 31 points against the Thunder in the first game, and then he dropped 33 points against my Pistons last night. He looks really freaking good, and he is the future of the New York Knicks, or at least that's what it's thought. That's what the Knicks are hoping. But Porzingis honestly didn't have the smoothest summer. Of course, he skipped his exit interview way back at the beginning of the offseason. And then there was the whole thing about how he didn't like how the organization was treating Carmelo Anthony. He just wasn't sure the direction that the organization was headed. Still though, he has said many times how much he likes New York and playing for the Knicks. And I'm sure he will love to continue playing for the Knicks for many years, but the dude isn't a fool either. He's not gonna give blind loyalty to an organization that doesn't know what they're doing. And that's why he said he still needs to see more changes coming from the New York Knicks before he's ready to commit to them long term. Porzingis will be eligible for a contract extension this summer. The Knicks can offer him a 5-year, $148 million contract, and I'm sure that they will. However, will Porzingis sign it right away? I don't know. His brother, who is also his agent, said earlier in the summer that more than anything else, Porzingis just wants to be in an environment where he can grow as a player and win games. He loves New York, but he wants to make sure those two needs are met. Porzingis is growing so far this season. He's going to continue to grow a lot, considering he is their #1 option on offense. But then the question comes in of winning. Porzingis wants to win. The Knicks are going to have to prove to him that they're going to be able to put a winning team around him. I don't think Porzingis will sign a contract extension this summer. I think he'll most likely wait until the year after that, when he's a restricted free agent and he has a little more feel of what the Knicks are doing and the direction they're headed. By then, the Knicks still aren't able to surround him with enough talent where he feels, yeah, if I stay here, we can grow and we'll win. Then who knows, maybe he'll look at other options, but in the long run, I honestly don't see it happening. $148 million would be a lot to turn down. That's more than any other team could offer him. And then he did say that he likes New York a lot, so if you combine the money with the city he likes playing for, he's the #1 option, face of a franchise. I honestly can't see him leaving unless something terrible goes wrong with the New York Knicks front office. Yanas Antetokounmpo, talked about him a bit earlier today in the highlight video. Go check that out if you guys haven't already. And I talked about how he's just been straight up killing it so far this season. Last night, his best performance so far, still trying to get over how amazing it was. 44 points, 8 rebounds, and probably the best 30 seconds of basketball that have been played so far this season, and maybe that will be played so far this season by Yanas Antetokounmpo. A game-winning steal, dunk, and block all in 30 seconds. It was crazy. And then I also talked about how he dedicated that game to his dad, who had just passed away a month ago. And after that, he went on to say why he dedicated it to his dad, because his dad loved watching his sons play basketball, and that he just hopes his dad is looking down on him playing right now.
It's special. Moving forward, I think that motivates me on a daily basis. Just playing, playing hard, playing for my family, and especially playing for my dad, because he loved to see us play. This is just the beginning. I'm not done yet. We got 79 more games plus playoffs, hopefully, and just the beginning. Hopefully, he's seen us from above and he's proud of us. Still proud of us.
What's it like hearing those MVP chants?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that the fans are excited.
The best part about Yanas is just how humble and sincere he is. I swear, once this man is on top of the NBA, there had better not be anyone hating on him. There better be no Skip Bayless to Yanas Antetokounmpo. You can't hate on this guy. And Yanas is a beast, but he isn't my favorite player in the NBA. First off, my favorite player is everyone on the Detroit Pistons. Gotta rep the home team first. After that though, it goes Kawhi Leonard, and then some other people, but honestly, I might have to change Kawhi Leonard to #2 now. And this really isn't news, this is just me wanting to share something with you guys that I found interesting, and I know a lot of you guys might appreciate as well. Sacramento Kings rookie De'Aaron Fox actually yelled out Kamehameha when attempting a triple in last night's game against the Denver Nuggets.
Both ends of the floor. You just mentioned defense to offense. I thought Salah did a great job getting down that paint as Fox knocks down a 3 from the corner. But it's
pretty sure he just became my favorite player in the NBA, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cop his jersey in the future. Question of the day time. How do you think Dwyane Wade will eventually fit in on this Cleveland Cavaliers team? What will his role be? Let me know down in the comment section below, but now let's take a look at what you guys said in yesterday's video. And yesterday, I asked you guys how much longer until Yanas has the crown as the best player in the NBA, and here is what you said. Question of the day: give him 2 to 3 years and he will most definitely be on LeBron's level. With his high work ethic and the way he has been playing lately, all he has to do is continue what he's doing. Question of the day: I give Yanas 2 years, maybe 3, to surpass LeBron just in time for our new stadium, Fear the Deer. Question of the day: Yanis won't compare to LeBron until he gets past him in the playoffs. Yanis getting past LeBron in the playoffs. First off, I want to say that honestly, I can see Yanis being on LeBron's level in terms of skill for skill, most dominant player for player in the NBA right now in about a year or two at the way he is progressing right now. However, when the Bucks get past the Cavs, I don't know quite when that's going to happen, assuming LeBron does stay on the Cavs after this year. That's gonna do it for the day though. Let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section below. Thank you once again for watching, and I guess until tomorrow, keep getting the Bucks Team STC, and I'm out of here.